Bonjour. Nah, these Frenchies don't talk. Vive la France. It's cooled down. So much for the carnival idea. I think that was more so a parade. I just got a shot. I asked for the lavatory. And voila, I got the shower.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.
Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm Roy on the road, or should I say bonjour mon ami, je m'appelle Roy on the road. You get the idea. I'm in France, Toulon in France, Toulouse. Mustn't get Toulon and Toulouse confused. I hope Toulouse is not There's a racecourse outside my window. Can you believe that? Talk about a slice of luck. I had no idea. And they're racing this evening. So the first 6 hours of my 36-hour stay is going to be across in that place where I plan not to lose. That's so cheesy, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I have no idea what to expect of this city. I'm going to have a full day tomorrow. I try not to do too much research, but unfortunately I did a little. And I went onto a YouTube channel, the top 12 things to do in Toulouse. 11 of them were either art galleries, museums, churches, or cathedrals. And the one that wasn't was a walk along the canal. That worries me a great deal, but that pleases me a great deal. This is going to be fun. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the video. I think the swimming pool is calling me in. That's going to come second, which is deuxième in my very limited broken French. Yeah, the pool's too good to miss. This is probably going to be the last time this year I'm going to get into one of those. Okay guys, that was fun. I think it's time to go horse racing. Okay guys, made it to the race course, and that is the winner's presentation for the race that I just missed as I was walking in. I think I've still got 4 or 5 races yet to see. It's very sterile, it's very quiet. I mean, you wouldn't believe there's a race going on as I arrived, because you could hear a pin drop. I think I might go and take a dodge up to the restaurant. Experience says that they're normally very cheap in places like this, and after I've had a good look round, I think that could be the first port of call. There's not really a saddle. Ah, look at that over there. There's a bar. Okay, bear with me. I found something that looks really interesting. Okay, that's the business. That's the business. I get very flustered, despite being a seasoned traveller. I still get very flustered in certain places, new experiences, airports, and yeah, race courses. So yeah, can let the sweat just dry up on me. Enjoy the pint, and I will head up to that restaurant up there. Okay. Bonjour. Hello. Okay, no one speaks. Okay, he looks good. Bonjour. Nah, these Frenchies don't talk. Bonjour. Hello. Aha, perfect. It's all a bit serious, isn't it? Right, how do I get to this restaurant? Hors de Paris. Try this. Bonus, we found Southampton originally. It was a long time ago.
And then where?
Dublin, Ireland. And you're from? No, I don't sound Irish, but I've 25 years there. You're from Bristol?
We are.
Everybody? No. You know it?
Got a thief with us.
Who let him in? How's your day going, guys?
Very good.
Is there a restaurant? There's actually a restaurant upstairs.
Yeah, we've been here.
Is the beers cheap?
5.50.
Yeah, cheaper than normal.
Cheaper than Dublin, all right? Yeah, so that'll do for me. Yeah. No, I live in Ireland.
You live in Ireland?
I live in Ireland, just here for 36 hours, just a quickie, just cheap flight and cheap hotel and brought the camera and stuff, you know? Well, that's just great, isn't it? I can't find the restaurant, but I found a bunch of English. They were nice, and a couple said they've lived here for 15 years. They're in a small village nearby. Not necessarily horsey people. They said for £6 they get entertained, the beer's cheap enough, and it's just a great ambience. So fair play to them. They did point out that you can watch this in any bar in the entire country, so people don't bother coming because they can sit in their local, just on their doorstep and, being summoned. Hello. Okay, well I just explained I'll be going to Bristol in the near future, and they're originally from Bristol, so they've told me to go to the Palestinian Museum. I'll have to check that one out. Okay, finally found the restaurant. Turns out it doesn't start serving food till 7, and it does get busy. So they wait till racing's finished before the restaurant opens, where you'd think they do lunch and an early dinner, so you can see the racing. Merci beaucoup. Okay, that's my my large beer. Okay, in the restaurant there's not what we call a tote window. There's that machine there. So shall I try combat that? I think number 2 is the one here. Okay, English. Take some of that. Vincennes, no. Where is today? No. Alors. Where's Toulouse? Bonjour. So that is something of a parade ring after all, with one horse parading. It's great when you don't know what's going on. Okay, at 7 o'clock I ordered something to eat. Let's have a look. French chicken thigh with a bit of garlic jus, black pudding, second one down, no thank you. Third one's a sausage, no. A Basque chicken, that's interesting. Flank steak, no. How is it I can suddenly speak, I can read French? I'm cheating. This here, Google Translate, what at all this is. If you do not have Google Translate when you go abroad, then you are going to struggle. This is the best thing Google's ever done, and it will, at a glance, tell you what everything is on the menu. I might go for the chicken thigh. Yeah, why not? Do you know what? Look at the prices. Seriously. Numéro 2. Où êtes-vous, numéro 2? See what I mean? You need more than... That's not me last, is it? I've become French because the race is on and I'm paying no attention. So there's a loaf of bread in here. Seriously. Got the chicken and the basmati rice. Can't go wrong. Jesus Christ, guys, check this out. That's a profiterole. And the profiterole it's still frozen. That's supposed to be cream and yeah. I think it's what we call a faux pas. Okay guys, that's me fed and watered. Dinner wasn't the greatest, I've got to tell you. And yeah, the drinks were nice. The beers are strong. Yeah, actually I'm quite tired. It's been a busy day. See you soon. Good morning guys, guess who overslept? Yeah, those beers were quite strong at the racecourse last night. So here's my breakfast options. And I keep saying it, but for €75, oh, definitely going to try that. Not too bad. Oh, cook your own eggs. I love that. And you can tell you're in France when the bread's still warm. There's a choice of 7 different breads. And there's also a choice of 2 different types of butter. One's salted and one's sweet. It's very basic, but do you know what? When in France, do as. Good morning guys. Okay, breakfast is done. I'm much later than I thought I was going to be. It's like 11 a.m. Hey, I'm on holiday, what can I say? So it's a straight road for me, straight into the city centre. I don't really know what to expect, but I've got a bit of a glimpse. So something caught my attention. It was the Lonely Planet Travel Guide, which named Toulouse as the #1 destination. Just this year, said Toulouse is the best place to go. I was just looking at these two thinking, how sweet, like his and hers. And it turns out that they can be hired. Yeah. But look at this. What amazing brickwork. Whirlwind. Oh, hit that lot. Keep going, keep going. Wow, this must be a fruit market like no other, like nothing I've ever seen. I've got to go in there. Goodness me, it goes right around. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this market. And there's a real sort of family vibe about it. People have got their dogs. My limited French, I think that was a chien. And their kids. In a little sense, it's a sort of Saturday afternoon tradition. Look at these. Oh, simply amazing. Right, let's go inside. Oh, hello. Poulet. Unbelievable. Now here's a food market you must come to see. I'm going to get the name of this place, put it on the screen, because this is absolutely incredible. That's probably the only shop that's going to interest me. And yes, I'm going to grab a beer and soak up the ambience. And what a bar. This is simply amazing. What would this be like at Christmas time? Oh, how clever. Let's keep the flies off. So clever. I gotta go for a drink. I gotta go sit down, relax, and come to terms with what I've just seen. A culinary delight. Glass of turtle, €3.50, icy cold. Doesn't get any better. Cheers. Preparing oysters to go with the wine. I've absolutely loved that experience. And it's just struck me, the building's like a Victorian sort of tram shed. Now, can I find what this place is called? It should be written above the door. Will it be? Will it be? No. But there's a chance to be confirmed. That's it. But I will confirm that for you. It's what I call a thumbnail opportunity. Not too shabby, huh? Serious bit of brickwork going on over there. There's a little vantage point there. Finally, there's a curve in the road. Across the river, curve in the road. I must be in the middle of Toulouse. Yeah, so I headed off down this direction because I was quite taken by that river cruise boat there and thought maybe I could do that. But then these have passed me and it would appear that they've just hired those. And then of course, I spotted this. So I think that's the first of the museums that I'm not going to go into. And there's another one up there, fine building up there. But museums are not for me. Then, I kind of got to thinking that maybe these big steep walls here are part of an old city, because they go all the way down there, and look, I'm going to go around this corner here. No idea what we're going to find, but doesn't it look like a walled city? Yeah, I think so. Musée Ouvert. I think that means museum open. I am not doing any museums today, but I will come in for a quick peek. The great queuing tradition is alive and well. So what is this museum all about? I wonder. Fine building. And there's a lovely cool breeze in here as well. Okay, that's me done with that museum. That's as good as it's going to get. I think it's time to find a little bar. I think cyclists have the right of way on roads and pavements here. I think anywhere else this would be an icon. Here, it's an icone. It's a cool walkway. It reminds me somewhat of Amsterdam. It's got a great shopping area that goes on for miles just like this. Has a certain Venice vibe about it. And yet, it's a curry cafe. What is that? Just tinsel, just giant sized tinsel. Very clever. Right, on that bombshell, take a look. À la droite, to your right. Looks impressive, hey? But judging by the queue, that building, that impressive building, doubles as a museum because they are out the door. Now, I've got a lovely breeze on me. I needed that because I'm getting really, really hot, and it is a very humid day. Brickwork is big in this city. And here's the proof. With guided tours, I'm guessing that this is probably one of those top 12 things to see and do. It's also got the flip side of this very big and impressive church. Although, aren't the bricks on this side different to what they were on the other side? I think they are, you know. Okay, that's a locals bar, but look at it. Jammers. It's kind of impressive, must be said. It's very, very popular with the Instagrammers. Loads of people here taking pictures of themselves. That case in point. And there's always someone that walks behind you to ruin your shot. I know, love, I know. I've been there. Conclusive proof that the French like their fruit and veg. Oh, the urge for a beer is getting stronger and stronger, and yet I still can't find exactly what I'm looking for. Feeling hungry? Okay, here's a good one. Collection bags. Yeah. No excuses for not picking up your poop and taking it away. I like the way that's just there, and it's what a great idea. And there's some more wacky modern architecture for you. And alongside it, contemporary. I found a spot anyway. It took a while. I just realised I'm getting big beers and all the locals are having small beers, petite versus grande. It's normal for me. I wouldn't drink a half pint at home or a glass. But then I think I've realised that the beers are incredibly strong. Yeah, the water is actually orange. I still can't figure out what this this woman up here, she's sort of Art Nouveau, isn't she? But it says 1987 there on the side of it. I finally found a market. Well, looky over there. Serious shoes. Careful. Oh, I'm in pain just watching. But the roads are getting bigger. Look at this fella here. And the mad thing is as well, is this big thing here. Cars are not allowed. This is purely for cyclists. And it shows you how much important cyclists get. Okay, Trabant, very good. I want to walk down the middle of the road, it's just not fair, is it? Wow, now that one is spectacularly ugly. That is an epic fail. Why build something so big with windows so small? This is interesting, I have no idea. Overrated aviators, aviation? I don't know. Right, let's go see, but there's nobody around. I don't want to be till I get thrown out. Okay, the Last Supper. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely thinking religion. An entrance to a church. That really does show you how much religion's gone out of fashion, doesn't it? Hundreds and thousands of people here out on the streets. And I saw one person in there. Looks good, doesn't it? I wonder if it's got a practical purpose, as in sort of scares away pigeons and things. The clock's wrong. And it's a bit of a weird old clock. But then again, it only goes around once per day and not twice, which makes a lot of sense. So maybe it's not that weird after all. Look at this thing. Was that built like that? Or was the back end of it kind of demolished at some point? The amount of cafes and people eating out, it still amazes me. It is just such a thing. Now it's a Saturday afternoon, maybe this is the one day of the week. But you just kind of get the vibe that this is a good 6 days a week, and it's lunch during work and after work, weekends. No end of it, no end. Look. Well, that actually did look really, really nice. And there's more up here. And there's more. Unquestionably the biggest brick church I've ever seen. That is enormous. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but it's quite cool if it does. Can you see the lettering? So as you walk by, it straightens up. Pretty cool, huh? I think that might answer where the people are coming from. Underground car parking. I bet there's loads of it. Can you see behind me? It's all gone really, really quiet, and I'm starting to wonder now if it's like a bit of a siesta thing, because it's emptied out. Take a look at this one. And the few people here, like, they're finished, they're heading off. I wonder. Didn't stop to consider siesta time. Alors. Oh. Imagine having that as a view. So here's a question. Why is it that pharmacies seem to have the responsibility of letting everyone know the temperature? There must be a good reason for it. Are they trying to sort of let people know it's going to be really hot and therefore you need to come inside and get your suntan lotion? It's cooled down. Talk about being in great condition. Okay, another subtle sound of Toulouse. You got to give it to the French. They can grow a tomato, can't they? The size of, look, enormous, fantastic, and more fruit and veg. Just popped in the supermarket to get some chocolate, yum yum. Yeah, doesn't that make your eyes water? Seriously. Ooh, 189, 199. This must be the good stuff. Oh my goodness. So here's a result of sorts. I've made my way to the Canal, which was the only thing on the top 12 things to do in Toulouse that I thought I would do. So I've made my way here, and there's a lovely breeze coming down it. So in the shade and out of the heat. I first saw trams like this going over grass verges in Barcelona about 20 years ago. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I still do. I mean, look at that for a bit of lawn. Isn't that fantastic? What do you see? I see pigeons, which actually makes that all the more remarkable because I don't see pigeon poop. And you'd imagine if they can perch up there, they could pretty much destroy this thing. And yet it's in fine order. Oh, sweet. Sweet as a nut, look at that. I'm going that way. There's the park in the background. Aha, see the bridge in the distance? That's where I started off this morning. Now I've got my bearings. Vive la France. Does look good, that bridge, doesn't it? And that water right now looks clean enough, and it's definitely warm enough just to jump in. I just got a shock. I asked for the lavatory, and voila, I got the shower. Oh, yikes. Okay, when you gotta go. Oh, that was a shock. €9. 9. I mean, I'm not in the city centre anymore. And then I had to use a shower doubling as a toilet as a toilet. Something's going on here. There's police motorbikes. The road's been closed off. I think there might be some sort of carnival coming through. So, and I'm shooting the breeze, and I got a bit hot there, and I have just smashed 25,000 steps. So much for the carnival idea. I think that was more so a parade. Look at that. How nondescript. You just cannot believe how that comes alive. In fact, walking by, you just say it's, yeah, closed down, abandoned. And yet that was the most colourful thing. and vibrant. Okay, so it's actually Tuesday to Sunday, 7 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon, and then looks like Monday, yeah, that's Monday, is a book market. 25 degrees, almost 7 o'clock at night. September. Well, it's taken a day, but I've become French in every sense. Ah, merci beaucoup.
Et voilà.
Très bon, merci. Merci. Bye. Okay, see, I'm talking French. I'm having my dinner outside, staring at a roundabout, people watching and just chilling in a outside environment. Another pharmacy. Another 25-degree sign. And we're getting towards 8 o'clock at night. Incredible. Okay, as I stumble back to my hotel, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. Highlight for me most definitely was the fruit, veg, meat, fish market. Vibrant, colourful, amazing things to see. Cold beer, just really enjoyed that. The bridge was cool, I like the bridge. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. I wouldn't recommend this one personally. The weather has cooperated, no question there. And I will, hopefully, still get back to the hotel and dive in the pool. Breakfast, pool, weather, 75 quid a night, worth it for that. You've got to try these things, haven't you? I've tried this one. I wouldn't recommend it. But I'll be back. I'll be back in France very soon because the next trip in France is 2 weeks away. So look out for that. Guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, look after yourselves.